Down south for this next story, Shawnee National Forest down in southern Illinois is famous for being the only place in the world that closes a road for its biannual snake migration. In the spring, snakes and other reptiles and amphibians migrate out of the forest limestone bluffs and over to LaRue Swamp. Then in the fall, they all migrate back to the limestone cliffs. And to protect them, LaRue Road is closed to cars from March 15th to May 15th, and then again from September 1st to October 30th. But you can walk the path on foot all year round. Joining us now to chat about this is Mark Vukovich, biologist with the Shawnee National Forest. Mark, thank you so much for being here with us today. I wanted to start with what kinds of snakes and other reptiles are found around this area.
Hi, yes. Snake Road is unique in the fact that we have 22 species, all in one small geographic area, and probably the #1 snake to see is the northern cottonmouth.
And that's really unique, right? Like you wouldn't normally see 20 snakes like that in the same spot.
Yeah, yes, and that's because it's where north, south, and east and west all come together in this country, and so you get a lot of diversity of animals, and it's just it's situated in a great situation there.
So why is crossing this road so dangerous for these snakes?
Um, well, if it's open, yeah, people will accidentally run over them with their vehicles. So we started closing the road back in the 70s, 1972 to be exact, and we've altered the dates since then. And I alter the dates based on weather. So if we have warm weather early, like this year, I'll close the road even earlier um, to make sure vehicles aren't striking any snakes.
Yeah, super important. Of course, killing or collecting these snakes is outlawed. Can you talk about the impact that these snakes have on their ecosystem? Why is it so vital that we protect them?
Well, yeah, snakes have jobs just like us. Some snakes are eating rodents. Some snakes are eating other snakes. Some snakes are eating amphibians and fish. Um, they all have different niches to fill in different jobs, um, and and it's great to watch some of that. You can actually see that happening sometimes there on the road.
I was shocked reading some articles in preparation for this, and I read this in the National Geographic that a single snake can eat like a whole pillowcase worth of mice over a year's time. And we were talking about it this morning. That seems like a pretty great reason to not kill any snakes, to leave them out there.
Yes, and on the other spectrum, some snakes don't need to eat that much. They can go a long time and maybe just have a large meal in a given year.
So when it comes to peak migration times, I'm guessing it doesn't look like Indiana Jones or like there's like a river of snakes flowing across the road. What do things actually look like?
Yeah, you're right. We get that a lot. But on some days you can see, 20 plus, maybe even 40 snakes in a few hours if you hit it right. That does happen. But you have to keep moving. You have to keep walking the road. And typically April is the best month, and in the fall it's October. But it's May now. You can still see a snake even right now.
What's the best time of day to go out and see them?
That's a really good question. Probably mid-afternoon, especially in the fall when it's a little warmer, late October. That would be the best time. And in April, mid-afternoon as well, because cooler temperatures in the morning in April, they won't be moving as much. But when it gets warm in the afternoon and the sun is shining, it usually can be a really good day in early April.
They sound just like me. Before I let you go, Mark, I know there's venomous snakes down there. People are going to go walk the trail, walk on Snake Road. If they see a snake, what should they do?
Just leave it alone. Just let it go where it's going to go. And if he's just sitting there basking, go around it. Just leave him alone.
I love it. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your time today.
Okay. Thank you.
If you guys at home want to plan your trip down or share this story to your socials, you can check out our article on WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.